Hello, and welcome to a review video of a new little gift that I got. So my brother managed to get hold of the little Kodak, I don't know if you're going to see that very well from there, Kodak cameras. Oh no, I only really use film and don't like using digital. Yes, 100%. But this is a cool little gift. My brother, I have already opened it, I will say that already. He got him and myself one, and it's a good little camera. So you get one, there's 7 cameras that you can get. It's like a blind box essentially. So if you can see there's one of these 7, well, these 6 are the ones that you can see, and then a mystery one. The mystery one is like a translucent, so you can see the whole inner gubbins of the actual camera and so on and so forth. But yeah, it's quite an interesting little thing. I'm going to take it out. Just as you can tell, stormy is gloomy, so I'm not going to expect the best of photos while going out and doing this, but I want to go and have a little bit of fun with this. So let's go. So this is the camera. I really like the packaging on the box, and the fact that it's a blind box does kind of make it quite enticing. You get one of 6 out of these ones here, and then you've got a 1 in 48 chance to get in the secret one. I have already pre-opened it just because me and my brother, like I said earlier, he brought 2, one for me as a gift and one for himself, which was very nice of him. And I managed to, obviously we wanted to look at them together. So out of the 6, within here you get a little leaflet. So as you can see, these are the 6 that you have a 1 in 6 chance of getting, and that's the one you get a 1 in 48 chance of getting. So it's completely clear. It does look really cool. I like that one. It tells you all about the different photos, filters that are on the actual camera, and also the frames. And this is just a little bit about what the camera's about. So it was basically after a Kodak Fling back from 1987, which was a single-use camera back in the day, and this is what this is based off. So from there, you also get one of these. It's a little card, and it's got a QR code on the back, just basically as a quick start guide, if you need it. So I got the grey one. I really quite like the design on this one. I like all of the designs on them. I think the ultimate, obviously, I would have loved to get was the translucent one. I do quite like the red one that's up there as well, but I love this grey one. It's quite nice. I've already taken it out just as like a little play around. However, I'm going to go take it out today as a proper review. Within it, you also get a cable to charge it, so on and so forth, and a little keyring chain to add onto the end there. You don't get this with it, so please ignore this. You have to get a micro SD card to go with the camera. This is just an adapter that I have, and I'm keeping it all in the same place. The great thing about the camera is when you plug it in to charge it, if you plug it in to charge it through your laptop, you also can review all your photos and pull them off that way as well, so you don't have to keep getting this SD card. It is quite finicky getting it in and out of there. Makes it bonus. If you don't have one, it only has memory for 2 photos. So I would suggest definitely getting it. I've only put, I want to say it was a 4 GB card in here, and if we turn it on into that photo mode, it went from 2 photos to 14,000 photos. So you really don't need a big SD card, but it's got a tiny little screen on the back. When you're in photo mode, it also tells you how much battery you got, your card, and the language it's in. you can then scroll through each filter. So there's a warm filter, cool filter, monochrome, and then some actual framing, and then some really strange ones as well on there, which quite cool. If we go back to the main bit, you do also have a video mode, so it is just a little video camera at that point. So yeah, playing around with a little camera at the moment. It is towards the end of my, say hello to my puppy, Sally, towards the end of the day, and it's miserable. I do want to just say it's been that dark, miserable and raining all day. It's been a very long day. So I'm going to turn it on. I'm just going to take a few pictures around the indoors of my flat because I can't really go anywhere at the present moment in time. What I'll do is I'll also put a filter on it. Good boy. You make an excellent model. So yeah, I'm quite enjoying using the little camera, in all honesty. I'm just currently taking some photos of some daffodils my partner got, and there you go. I'm not going to try and show too much in this room just because it's my son's room, but he's got one of my favourite toys that I had when I was a child, and I want to put I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but a little filter on it. It's not going to work, but you'll see the photo anyway. And it will have Slinky from Toy Story 2. It's just quite a fun little toy to play with. Gonna go out now. It's first day in a while that we've not had any rain, and I'm gonna just take it out with me, take some shots, give it a bit of a test in the field. I need to pop to the shop anyway, and yeah, see how it turns out. But barely makes a noise. Where barely, like, you wouldn't know I'm using it. It's quite a nifty little thing. Gonna head, probably regret it because it's probably really muddy, but I'm gonna head into a little woods that's not far from my home. See if I can get in some lower light and see what it turns out like. See if it picks up a reflection in that. We will see. I quite like it. It's the fact that it's just on a key ring in my hand. It's not obvious like what this handy camera is that I'm shooting this video on. So I don't have to feel necessarily always awkward. Kind of wish I had my actual camera with me now. Quite. like the sunset on this one. I think the camera's just crashed. It's good news, isn't it? Just had to walk past. Right, let's get off actual. No! Stop it. Right, there we go. See if that does anything. It's a nice bit of sun over the tree canopy. Seem to be quite a few logs around. Again, I reckon they'll make a good little texture photo. Yeah. Just try not to fall in the water that's right underneath it. So, I've come to the end of exploring the woods. It's a bit windy, and I'm just currently stood on a remote field. I think I've lost the light, and I think the clouds are going to start coming in, and guess what? Rain again. Okay, but moving onwards, I think I'm going to start heading home now. I've got quite a few little photos. I'm on the last battery, a bit on this, which it's been going for a couple of days, so I don't know if you can hear me over the wind. Can't hear myself, but I'm going to start heading back, start editing some of these photos. So I've finally had some time to have a further review of the camera and the actual thing. You get like a card in the box with it. It comes with a QA, and it's got all of the filters, frames, what it does to record, so on and so forth for it. So just on the camera itself, it's a 35mm 2.4 stop lens with a 1/4 inch CMOS sensor, and it's a 1.6 megapixel camera. If you do ever decide to do video with it, it does 30 frames per second. However, I've not done any video work on it because it's not something that to be honest, it's not something I'm interested in doing on this. I have looked at some of the photos that I've taken since going out, and obviously you've seen previously in the video. I think some of them are alright. I think the filters are pretty cool on them, in all honesty, and it depends on what the light is like and what you're taking photos of. Overall, I do think it's, as a camera, as a gimmick, to be able to have on your keychain and just go out and use it as like with your friends and exploring if you're traveling, that sort of thing. This was a really good idea. For anything else, not really no point, in all honesty. Just quickly before obviously I go into a bit more of a dive review, I'm looking at some of the photos on my laptop, and this is what they're currently like. I know you've seen some in the previous ones. I don't think it does a pretty good job on holding on to some information, but then you go and onto ones that I took out in the woods, and it definitely spikes in areas, and you can definitely see that around like these areas where the trees are highlighted. So definitely depends on the type of scenery as to how good the photo turns out. But yeah, interesting. yeah, thank you very much for watching the video. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.